We're probably gonna look at some top 8 sets, some notable ones like Sonix versus Riddles is one we should definitely look at. Cola doing kind of badly at this tournament again, which sucks. As a Cola fan. The boss also getting like 33rd is crazy, right? Like, maybe we'll do 3 sets. 3 sets sounds good. We could do... Oh no, we can do winner semis, Riddles, Sonix. Then we can do Spargo, Skyjay, and then we can do Riddles, Skyjay in grands. Because that was a really good set. I think I want to start off with this one. What I would say, honestly, I can see Incineroar are doing pretty well in this matchup. But it's not like Cloud is gonna hard camp you, but like Incineroar's fair is really good, right? Incineroar's fair, like contest space. Like Incineroar's fair is his main thing to like to create space and create situations because it's so huge. And it's kind of hard to whiff punish if you're not ready for it. Cloud's side B is really good against that though. So what you want to do versus Incineroar, as like any character, is kind of look for whiff punishes and go from there. Because he's pretty bad on whiff. So Skyjay wants it to make hard as possible to whiff punish, right? There we notice the fair. And Skyjay want to scramble, goes for the side B, but the side B there, the reward is so good, right? Like basically you can get a kill if the side B hits there. You can see Skyjay just go for, I guess, some so-called YOLO side Bs, but he like does them when the risk reward is like very much in his favor. Right, and he tries to make it as hard as possible to punish. Wait, how did he find that grab? Damn, I don't know what Spargo did after, maybe a button. And Skyjay interrupted with the grab. Oh yeah, Spargo played really clean in this game. Yeah, the whiff punish, then up air there, wait. You wait there, you basically lose nothing for waiting there. That was kind of... Dude, this game was fast. And the way Skyjay looked at Spargo, bro, he just knew it, like... This sequence is crazy, right? Back air there, had to air dodge. Even if he neutral air dodge, he would have been in a shitty spot. Probably would have gotten hit. Damn, that was crazy, bro. Small battlefield makes more sense. You know? This is really good by Spargo. Spargo does it a lot, right? Where he kind of hits a side B, and then it's like people try to contest after, so they give Spargo something to respect. But Spargo is just like, let me do another one if they run in. Because it's basically no risk. It's like really hard to whiff punish if the opponent stays put, because you have to be so ready for it, right? And I don't know, it's just very safe, catches the... Like, gives you information immediately about the opponent, like if they want to be more aggressive or more defensive in generally neutral. People DI'd in a lot on Incineroar's down throw this tournament. I don't know why. He gets the up air changed. Like, look, he went for the side B, but if that hits, he literally gets a kill. And what even happened from the... if he didn't hit the side B? Like... Basically nothing. He got nared. Then I guess he put in a bad spot. Yeah, look, because of those side Bs, it forces the opponents to like kind of dash away because they want to whiff punish, right? So that means Skyjay gets more stage control to work with. Like that's something you really need to abuse as slow characters. Like people will dash away from you, right? The Spargo's cooking now. One thing I noticed when I personally played Skyjay, and like in general, he's really good at timing neutral get-ups. Or he kind of anticipates when people try to swing for like a ledge jump. And then he just times a neutral get-up to like create kind of an awkward situation for them where they can't like directly punish you. And then Incineroar's like reversals after neutral get-up are so strong. So it kind of gets scary. Yeah. Yeah, there... Oh my god, that was a really good whiff punish. Like he baited in that Spargo that he would kind of jump in, but then he jumps in place. Then he side B's that. Like feints. Feints that you jump in. Like Skyjay is really good at using jumps because it's kind of annoying to contest Incineroar's jumps. His aerials are really good and hard to challenge. right? So Skyjay is really good at abusing that because his ground mobility is so bad. He's really good at just he's kind of spams jump. Yeah. That game, like, Skyjay is really good at just making most out of his, like, advantage states, right? Like, if he gets a hit, he just pushes really far because he needs to. And he was just finding the right hits and just killing Spargo off them. And Spargo just died, right? Like, everyone nowadays kills you in one hit in Ultimate, bro. Like, genuinely. Like, you need to be able to do that with yourself, or you're not going to be able to keep up. Skyjay also knows that, like, winning neutral is hard in the innocent order, so he kind of goes for reversals a lot. So he needs to, like if you're a bad character, you need to go for reversals. And he's really good at finding them. Like, he mixes up his timings, so it's really kind of hard to, like, have to keep in disadvantage even sometimes. Yeah. That fair is really annoying our disadvantage. Like here, for example, right? Like, in-charge reversals are really good. Like this fair, you kind of need to know he's gonna swing, or you know he's gonna swing fair here, or he's either gonna swing in this spot or do nothing. Like, that's what Skyjay does a lot. He either presses a button like revenge. Here, from this spacing, he's not gonna press revenge. That's kind of out of the equation when you need to think about how you hold certain disadvantage. But he's gonna either fair there or, like, empty land. And Skyjay, like, later on, he either, like, he empty lands a lot, right, in the set, because you're scared of him swinging and get hit by the swing. But you need to you need to respect that fair and kind of play the situation after. And see, like, Skyjay never gets really ledge trapped. He gets corner pressured hard, sometimes for sure, but he's really good at getting off the ledge. Spargo going for the cheese, but you need to a bit here. Amazing DI there, by the way. Like, on the fair here from Skyjay. He could have gotten hit by double fair if he didn't DI down and away. And that, like, barely missed. That ledge grab was crazy, low-key. Like, how do you grab the ledge from there? Bro. Should that be super punishable if I use it early? Yeah. If you cannot tell me one situation where Skyjay had to use side B early this whole tournament. I didn't see it once. I was looking for it too. If finisher has to use side B early to recover, then you're dead. But you don't have to. Yeah, dude, like, the theme of this set is kind of reversals. Like, Skyjay is really good at finding reversals. Like, just timing his neutral gaps really well. Like, that's why fair is so good. You can dash attack like that. Yeah, that reversal happened. Spargo got that reversal earlier, where he barely misses that nair, and then he gets down aired, where he has, like that's super reactable. Or, like, there's maybe like it's a 50-50 timing mix-up. But you have to go for those nairs, even if you die for them, right? Otherwise, you're not gonna win. Like, you need to edgeguard Cloud. That's Incineroar. Like, there, like we talked about earlier, like Skyjay is really good at doing these jumps where he either fairs here, like here. This would outspace the fair probably, or he just empty lands and shields or something, or empty lands and jumps again. Like, his jumps make the opponents, like, guess a lot. Yeah, that was good timing. You need to be like again, reversal there, right? Like, you need to be super ready for Skyjay's neutral get-ups. Neutral get-up or the ledge jump side B. But if you want to cover the ledge jump side B, you need to aerial preemptively, right? Like, if you want to cover the ledge jump side B, you need to do a preemptive back air Spargo. And if he neutral get-ups, then it becomes like a situation where he can't through punish and he needs to corner pressure. So that's like what Skyjay has. Skyjay wants to get off the ledge, and when he succeeds in getting off the ledge, then then he's fine with it, right? Like, you would rather play from the corner than from the ledge. Yeah, movement. Just knew that Spargo would go for that. No. That didn't kill, because Cloud sucks now. No. Like, Skyjay is really good at... Skyjay's disadvantage is so good. Yeah, down to the send weirdly like that. Dash attack there. And then there was a really big panic, just panic jump air dodge from Skyjay. I mean, not from Skyjay, from Spargo. So yeah, that's it for that set. We're gonna watch Riddles versus Sonix next. I think we're gonna skip through the Kazuya games because nothing really happens. It's just like Sonix destroys him like twice really hard. We're gonna just skip to the Terry part, I feel like. Okay, but this matchup is a lot better, right? Like the thing that you need versus Sonic, you need burst range. You need to have a burst option that you can threaten like spin dash startup with. And with Terry, that's crack shoot. Like you can interrupt, like when Sonic is charging, you can hit him before he leaves with crack shoot. So you wanna threaten that. So his like release timings get more predictable, and then you can like kind of interrupt it, or like if Sonic actually doesn't, if Sonic doesn't charge spin dash for long and he hits your shield, you can actually shield grab every time. I don't think many people know that, and I'm really bad at abusing that information myself. But like if you make Sonic release spin dash early, it stops on your shield, and then you can punish. And this is what I was talking about, right? Like you want to threaten this. Riddles was a bit too far away, but he had the right idea. And there too, like you need to run up to Sonic and pressure him, right? I really like the idea from Riddles here to do Let's Sleep Nair, because this shit combos to Burning Knuckle, right, and kills here. I do not know how that missed. Sonic is broken. Yeah, Terry's Ledger is really annoying if you do it like Riddles. He's very good at mashing hitboxes and like covering a lot of stuff at the same time, right? Because Terry has no lag on anything, bro. Like that down air, like if you do a drop down option, the down air just kills you. Not at like 0, but... And the nair combos into everything Terry has. I feel like Riddles just figured out how to, like, like this might look weird what he's doing here, like on the platform, but if like he wants to kind of cover Sonic's releasing the spin dash here, if he does like jump spin dash here, so he wants to like just control center and not let Sonic take it for free. Those nairs are like really active and no lag, right? So it interrupts spin dash pretty well. It might look like he's definitely just swinging to the spot where like Sonix might come to. Right here, like he kind of baits Sonix in here, jumps off the platform, like, oh, I'm gonna run up to you, goes to the platform. Now Sonix actually goes for jump spin dash, and then he interrupts it. Really clean by Riddles there. Feints and baits, showing what you're willing to cover. Then like like he kind of showed that, oh, I'm not gonna stick to my game plan, kind of feinting that I'm gonna be impatient, and then he just went back right. And then it's kind of over here unless like, because it's really hard to come back on like Shodos or like a heavy character because they don't really die. Sonic can do it with edge guards, but it's like kind of hard to find a hit because you need to like engage first, right? So you kind of put yourself in the bubble where you could get hit by Terry's like any kill move. So yeah. Yeah, again, the town and city's center platform working really well. Like he can just threaten, like doing all of this stuff, and then going back to the platform and being defensive. Also, hot take, I think Sonic as a character and Sonix as a player are both like, I think Sonix as a player is the best edge guarder in the world, but I also think like Sonic might be the best character in the game at edge guarding, at least in certain matchups. Terry is so heavy that wasn't untakeable. Dude, how did the fair like... Oh yeah, dude, that's why crouching down tilts are really good. Like crouching down tilt, then you whiff punish Sonic fair. Nice up air. So I think when like Riddles camps like that, like he counter camps Sonic's, I think Sonic needs to like be more ready to whiff punish and be more active, I think. Which Sonix is really good at doing, but sometimes he just goes into like full-on camping mode. Now he's being more active though on this stock. But he's getting reversed like that by Terry is huge. It's also really tilting. Yeah, Riddles is having really good patience. Like Just waiting those spinach out, trying to find the right opportunity. Holding stage. Like, this is really important, which is Sonic. Yeah, finding that parry there. He wouldn't have been able to punish it without the parry. Like, he was not forcing it. He could have the spring, but that happens, right? Yeah, F tilt too. Like, F tilt has like no lag. Like, doing these kind of moves to kind of potentially interrupt Sonic moving in, and then interrupting like a potential spin dash is very good. Like that power wave into F tilt, couldn't whiff punish, right? Then Riddles takes stage control again. That could have worked. That was another like bad Buster Wolf actually. Yeah, look, like there, like Sonic has a lot of options, like in this kind of spot. Like you can drift to the right here, you can drift to the left, you can like an up B here, you can homing attack. Like holding stage and kind of not dealing with the mix-up was definitely the right play. Like, you don't want to play that mix-up there because I don't think Sonic's airspeed isn't that good, but his air acceleration is good, so he can drift to the other side. Yeah, you just kind of want to chill here because if you get hit, well, one spin dash, one up throw under the platform, it can be a lot of damage for Sonix. You want to chill here. Spoilers cancel up till it's toxic, bro. Yep. The Nair there again. Nair potentially interrupting spin dash startup. Knowing what your characters like move to potentially interrupt spin dash coming through is important. Like with Roy, it's down tilt and side B. With Mythra, it's dash attack and like Nair and F tilt, for example. Yep, Sonix disengages there for sure. And then Riddles finds the dash attack on the landing. What did actually Sonix do there for the dash attack to hit? Oh, he was still in the air, kind of. He was just about to land. Okay. I'm still pressuring. You can also notice that while Riddles is actively pressuring, he's trying to like gather more information about the patterns and when he actually has like an opening instead of like forcing it. Which is very important. Like, he's not getting hit, right? Like, by any big openers right now. Yeah, the platform usage is really good by Riddles here. I'm gonna try to copy that a little bit. Even though Terry has like the perfect aerials for it, though. Like, he gonna, I'll try. I can maybe do something similar with Roy like up air. But Terry's frame data is really good for this kind of playstyle. Like, Riddles has gotten a lot out of catching landings too, right? And it's not easy to catch Sonic's landings. Finding those two reads because Sonic didn't have a jump. And Sonic doesn't want to, like, air dodge. They're out of, like, in that spot. Like, you don't want to air dodge because if you air dodge away to the platform, you can get punished and you get put in the worst spot. If you neutral air dodge, you can get, like, super fucked for that. Those kind of Riddles reading that he doesn't want to air dodge there. Really good stuff by him. Here Sonic started playing really well, I feel like. Like, the jump away is really hard to catch. Waiting for the whiff there. Going for all the right callouts. Because you need to, like... He's playing super not to get hit. And get safe hits. Because he has all the time. He still has time. Riddles there was forcing it a bit with the crack shoot. But that would have been actually a fine option if he was a bit closer, I feel like. Like, the... some Terrys and Riddles is really good at using roll in. Like, this roll in... to close the distance. Like, you wouldn't have been able to dash F tilt there, but roll in, like, that awareness was crazy good there. Like, finding the roll in F tilt, positioning himself really well. I feel like so many top players are so good at abusing, like, they're so good at rolling, if that makes sense. So, like, they know the player is supposed to roll defensively, aggressively. It's really impressive. And now Sonic is like getting more used to Riddles' timing, so he's finding more whiff punishes instead with the down B before we see the final interaction. Like this here, right? Like, side B has more startup, so Sonic players like to use down B more for whiff punishing. Because you want to try to interrupt the side B. Like, this Nair is good against the side B, but not against the down B. Because down B is faster, but doesn't have the invulnerability, so it's kind of easier to challenge. Yeah. I thought he would have SDI'd out of that because of the moving platform. Like, if he SDI'd hard in here, but maybe he messed it up or something. Dun, dun. But yeah, let's watch this. Dude, I can see... also, one thing I want to say before we go into this set, right? Is Skyjay DI'd Kazuya stuff, like, really well. I think Riddles was messing up some combos, especially in the winner's final set. But, like, Skyjay made it as hard as possible for Riddles to get, like, touch of deaths. So, learn the matchup, even though I fuck Kazuya, bro. Fuck that character. And, I can see Instar doing pretty well in this matchup. Both characters are slow. You can actually kind of just jump around. Like, if your character has good vertical mobility, like Moost mentioned earlier in this chat, Instar's jumps and, like, his vertical mobility is actually pretty good. So, it's kind of hard for, like... Kazuya to contest Instar's jumps because Instar's not gonna jump into you. The thing but like Kazuya's upper is really good anti-air, right? And that's the reason like Riddles beat Light at Big House was because of the up air. But that means because Light wants to start his offense with a jump forward, but Instar's not gonna jump into you, or if he's gonna jump into you, he might jump into you and revenge. So it's scary to do that up air, right? Because then the revenge can combo into a fair, and then you're disadvantaged with Incineroar, and with like a few reads, you can just die. But yeah, like every Kazuya, every character is Kazuya. Both of these people are kind of looking to either interrupt the opponent or just kind of get whiff punishes. Yeah, find side beats like that, like jump over. Like this is what Skyjay really wants to do, like jump over, beta whiff punish, kill at 79, by the way. 79. Yeah, like all these jumps, like this movement by Skyjay was really good. Like just dodging. You know he doesn't have the ground speed to dodge. He jumps in front, right? Baits a whiff here. Because if Riddles read, like, to punish this jump into here, he has to like hard read Skyjay jumping into that spot. And like Skyjay just gets info out of it, how he like kind of reacts to jumps. Yep, I love that Riddles always just goes high. Like I was watching, like I see a lot of mid-level Kazuyas don't go just super high. Like why not go super high? It's just the right move. I believe Skyjay was doing the blue line trick here to mess Riddles up. Because from outsider's perspective, it really looks like Riddles fucks up badly here and doesn't react. Skyjay going to the platform. Let me do it by frame in this position. Because you can here, like you know how Kazuya has the option select to cover every DI when there's like no platforms around, and you can mix up your DI by like you hold one direction first and then you kind of change it up so the Kazuya has to guess, and it's like more from 50-50 instead of a true thing. But it doesn't really matter unless there's a platform. Like there's a 50-50 here between, like actually like a 33 here, because you can Skyjay you can go here to this spot, you can go to the platform, or you can I think go even here and not hit the platform. So here Skyjay gets by the electric right, the blue line. You guys see that? It goes to right first. Riddles reacts to that. Then in the very end, Skyjay changes the DI to be like in here. So he gets to go to the platform. Holy shit, you're in so... electric hit stun for so long, bro. Then he goes straight up. But that's unreactable, right? So he really sees the DI line at first, going to the right, but then it goes to goes like neutral or like in or no DI. And that's huge stuff. Knowing how to change the DI is gonna make it a lot harder for Kazuya. Yeah, but side B is kind of safe. You boost yourself to the ledge, but you don't get directly punished for the side B, which is better, right? And now Riddles reads the empty land. Like, it is kind of a 50-50 how, like, Skyjay gets stage control. It's really risky. Like, he could just land to the platform right here. Then maybe he gets downbeat. But you won't die to a downbeat here yet. But here he, like, empty lands. Riddles reads the empty land because he could just revenge here. And then The revenge. He revenges the electric. And then that happens. Then you're scared as fuck. Yep. Good patience by Riddles there, knowing that you're the only way you're gonna die in the corner right now is getting side beat, so he's just kind of waiting for it. Yeah, dude. See. That was an steal. Like, bruh. Riddles died at 0. Like the thing we talked about earlier, right? How people love to swing to cover ledge jump here. But Skyjay reads the timing preemptively. Times that with punishes. Boom! Gets the jump. And he dies. Like, you need to find those reversals and know those timings and guess those timings as someone like Incineroar. Otherwise, you're never winning. Dude, I hate this shit. I got hit by this. I got PTSD for watching this set, bro. You know, I got hit by this shit too. You need to DI the uppers in, I believe, and it doesn't work anymore. The combers? No. Here I DI'd... Dude, where do I DI here? I think I DI'd the in, right? I think I need to DI further in or SDI or something. Like SDI up and in, and then maybe it doesn't work. But if you DI away like that... Oh, wait, real smashed. He pressed the button. He tried to up air out. Okay, never mind. This was not true. You could have air dodged. Mine was fully true. Like, against me, it was just true. I mashed air dodge. I remember. Bro. He tried to go for it twice, dude. I feel like Skyjay got really good at using revenge in the right spots. Like, at this tournament. Like, his revenge uses was really good. In most sets. Like, he just hits people with it. And it's so annoying to deal with revenge because it's so hard to grab Incineroar. And you have to hit him a lot to get rid of it. And if you trade with an rage, like a revenge move, then it's... Like, if you trade with a revenge move, it's like a really bad trade for you. Like, almost every time. Unless you get a kill out of it and... Yeah. If... Resident Glove Shield. Dude, that shit... Like, all these side beats now... Like, here, it looks like you're just gonna... Like... If you don't know Inter super well, and I know Riddles apparently knew the matchup in his injury with last, but like it's still scary. Like from this distance, you think you're kind of safe, so you're gonna jump, but then he just a side beats into you. It's unreactable, bro. Riddles just take the down throw F smash. Then all the side beats are hitting. All the big stuff is hitting now. You read the mash out disadvantage because you need to mash out disadvantage so you get out of like tumble. But then that happened. And I remember this. Boom, bam, cheat, chop. Riddles fucked up. Was still 123%. And then boom, bam, Muted by revenge there. Good raid roll there by Riddles, by the way. Skyjay a little bit too trigger heavy with the side beats, but they had all been working out. So can you really blame the guy for going for it? I really like the upper platform pressure. Really good usage. Hard to deal with for Kazuya. Then boom, bam. I thought it was over here. But he could revenge out of it. Gets the spot dodge. Definitely not gonna kill, by the way. Everyone knew it would not kill. Like, game, are you lying? Then that was so close to hitting. I'm really surprised it missed. I think it would have killed too. Maybe not. But I'm pretty sure. Like, Riddles was still invincible. Like, just barely. Yeah, all these jumps again. Really great jump usage from Skyjay. Yeah, Riddles is kind of swinging. Again, Skyjay baiting him in. Like, Riddles really wants an electric here, but Skyjay, these jumps, baiting the rage drive there, getting rid of it. And this is what sucked. Like, this is the worst way to lose. Like, this is the worst way for the tournament to end. Stop, Eto. Like, this was really a really unfortunate ending. Like, ledge jump sideways from Kazuya. I think like Skyjay tried to dash away. He should have just shielded. Like, he played around this option the whole 2 sets they played, like winners and grands. But then he got hit by in the actual deciding moment. Because I think Riddles noticed the down tilt whiff and he was like, okay, he's not gonna shield this time. And Riddles knew it was dumb way to end. Like, dude, if you get hit by Let's jump side B. It's just... It hurts, bro. Oh, then I like how they went for a hug. Oh, dude, I get Riddles though, but obviously he's happy as fuck. Because he said mattered a lot to everyone. Well, like, to him the most, obviously. Okay, but I think we're done with analysis here. Thank you for checking out the collision analysis. You know, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah.